Hi, I'm Susie. This is a strong, hearty girl who shows leadership and an immense amount of talent. Spreading inspiration and macarons across the state, Jalen Roberts possesses a lively baking ingenuity that reflects not only her skills as a chef, but the extent of her personal ambition and initiative. By fulfilling her passion for baking, she has made positive strides in the state of Maine. Throughout Maine, she has shown us what being a strong, independent girl looks like. She owns her own business called Simply Macarons by Jalen. This is what Gab is all about, women taking their gumption and using it to better combat social inequalities. Jalen Roberts is a perfect example of someone who uses her talent to help others than just herself, contributing to humanitarian nonprofits and helping grow support for local food. Jalen rightfully carries a mature sense of independence with her wherever she goes. This is why she is our Girls Rock Entrepreneur Award for 2018.
Wow, I'm still getting over the fact that I'm standing here. Thank you. I had always dreamed of owning a bakery. I just never knew that the opportunity would come to me at 14 years old. So when the opportunity arose, how could I say no? I remember that I came home from school one day, and my mom sat down on the couch with me and asked if I'd like to sell my macarons. It made me so excited, and of course I said yes. It was my mom's chance meeting with the owner of Coffee Hound Coffee Bar that launched me into business in October of 2016. The owner, Chris Keegan, learned from my mom that I made French macarons, and he asked if I would like to sell them at his coffee shop. Soon after that, I got my first order of 100 lavender and coconut macarons. And wow, was that first order stressful. I had never made so many. Things went at quite the whirlwind speed after that. I learned so much that month. I needed a business name and pricing structure and business cards. Thankfully, with help of my mom, within a month, I named my business Simply Macarons by Jalen and created my first official business cards. But no, that wasn't all. There was so much more. I had to work on wholesale and retail pricing and learn that when pricing, it is very important to take into account the price of your ingredients, packaging, insurance, product testing, and labor. December came incredibly fast. After my mom posted my macarons on Facebook, I was swamped with orders. I was filling orders right up until Christmas Eve. By April 2nd, I had crossed all of my T's and dotted all the I's and officially launched my business. This included certifying our kitchen, having my macarons pass water activity testing at the University of Maine, getting licenses, getting food liability insurance, and more. I also had decided that I wanted to give back to the community and donate a portion of my profits to charity. After much thought, I chose Love Without Boundaries. This is an international charity that provides hope and healing to orphaned and vulnerable children and their underserved communities through its education, nutrition, medical, and foster care programs. A couple of weeks after my launch, I received an order for 800 macarons from the Machias Savings Bank Family Business Award here in Portland. The first 600 went smoothly, then the weather turned, and if you didn't know already, trying to bake macarons in humid weather is almost impossible. Therefore, on April 30th, when I came home from school and my mom told me that it was going to rain up until my order was due, I knew that I had to get those 200 macarons done that night before I went to bed. And guess what? I did. If anything was going to try to push me to my limit, it was that order. But I pushed through. After that, I started to get orders for macarons and cupcakes for birthday parties and graduations. Then came the press. I was interviewed by the Bangor Daily News in June, and then in July by WABI TV. This aired in Bangor and Portland. This helped lead me to an order for cupcakes and cake for a wedding. My ultimate wish was granted. Afterwards, I was asked to be a vendor for the Eastern Maine Medical Center kitchen tours and needed to make 500 mini macarons. All of this opened me up to thinking about selling directly and in person. A couple of people mentioned that I should sell my macarons at Ingrid's European Market on Saturday mornings in Bangor. So in November of last year, I started selling at Ingrid's, and I am selling macarons, cupcakes, and other baked goods. I even did another wedding with a birch-themed wedding cake and cupcakes. I love baking and I love interacting with my customers. You may be wondering, where do I plan to go from here? As a sophomore at BAPS, I still have to balance my business work with my schoolwork and other activities. I want to broaden my markets to people who don't go to the European market I sell at. I've been thinking of ways to do that while also creating a website, but that is taking some time. I am also creating more flavors to be tested. Today I submitted a research abstract for the Maine State Science Fair involving the use of alternative sugars in making macarons. I'm always looking for ways to improve. So I don't know exactly what direction my career will go in. However, I do know that it will always involve baking high-end bakery items. Thank you.